It was supposed to be just another ordinary lunch shift at the quiet diner on Maple Street. But no one could have predicted how a simple act of cruelty would lead to an unforgettable lesson in dignity, honor, and what it really means to stand up for what's right. Her name was Tasha, 23 years old, full of ambition, with a smile that could brighten the darkest room. She'd been working at the diner for 3 years, juggling college classes in the evenings and saving up every dollar to help her mom cover rent. She was one of those waitresses who remembered your favorite drink, asked about your grandkids, and always had an extra napkin ready before you needed it. Everyone at Maple Street Diner loved Tasha. She wasn't just a waitress, she was family. That day had started like any other. The lunch rush was steady, and Tasha was working table to table with her usual grace. She greeted customers with warmth, took orders with patience, and made sure the food arrived hot and fresh. Then the couple walked in. They were a well-dressed white couple, mid-50s, with cold stares and clipped tones. Tasha greeted them with her usual kindness. "Good afternoon. Welcome to Maple Street Diner. Can I get you started with something to drink?" The woman looked her up and down and said, "Just water. With lemon, lots of lemon." The man didn't even look up. "Coffee black." Tasha nodded, writing it down, coming right up. As the meal went on, the couple's attitude only grew worse. They spoke over her, dismissed her polite conversation, complained about the food temperature despite it being perfect, and made her run back and forth for condiments they'd never use. Still, Tasha kept her composure. She knew how people could be. She'd seen it before. But what happened next hit differently. After their meal, Tasha brought the check and smiled gently. "I hope everything was okay. Thank you for coming in." The woman slid the bill across the table with a smirk. It was fine. As Tasha walked away, she heard the woman whisper just loud enough, "I don't tip lazy people, especially ones like her." The words stung, but Tasha didn't let her face show it. She simply turned, picked up the bill, and walked toward the register with her head held high. No tip, not even a thank you. Just that nasty comment that echoed in her mind. But someone else heard it too. At the next table over, a man in his early 70s had been eating alone. He wore a faded army jacket, a patch on his shoulder, and eyes that had clearly seen a lot. He'd watched the whole exchange, watched how Tasha treated them with grace despite their cruelty, watched how they left her nothing but insult. As the couple stood to leave, the veteran stood up too. "Excuse me," he said, voice steady. The couple turned, slightly startled. "I couldn't help but overhear what you said," he continued. "And I just wanted to thank you." The man scoffed. "Thank us? For what?" "For reminding me why this world still needs people who aren't afraid to show kindness, no matter how they're treated." The woman raised an eyebrow. "What's that supposed to mean?" "It means," the veteran said, stepping aside to let them pass, "that the waitress you just disrespected served you with more class than you deserved." The couple walked out, silent now. The diner had grown quiet. All eyes were on the veteran. Tasha, still behind the register, looked up, unsure of what to say. He walked over to her and smiled. "You handled that with strength," he said. "Reminded me of my daughter. She's a fighter too." Tasha smiled, a little embarrassed. "Thank you. I'm used to it, I guess." "You shouldn't have to be," he replied. "People like them need to learn. And people like you need to know They're appreciated. He pulled out his wallet and placed $100 bill on the counter. For you, he said, for your grace, and for every day you show up with that smile. Tasha blinked back tears. Sir, that's too much. No, he said, shaking his head. What they gave you, that was too little. Word spread fast. Other customers in the diner clapped quietly. A few added their own tips to the counter. That moment, raw, honest, powerful, became a turning point. Someone had filmed it. The clip went viral days later, and suddenly the world saw what had happened in that little diner on Maple Street. Not the cruelty, but the response. Not the prejudice, but the dignity that rose to meet it. Tasha's story spread across social media. She received messages from people all over the country. Scholarships, job offers, support. A local news station even ran a piece on her. But most of all, she gained something far more valuable. The knowledge that she was seen, respected, defended. And the veteran. He remained anonymous, just a man who'd seen enough to know when to speak up. Not all heroes wear uniforms. Some just sit quietly, waiting for the moment to remind us what courage really looks like. Thanks for watching. If this story moved you, like, comment, and subscribe. For more powerful real-life stories, turn on the notification bell so you never miss what's coming next. See you in the next video.